Live from the boiler room.
Yeah.
Big FTC shit.
Heard?
What's going on with the laugh, man?
You already know what that laugh is, man. If you fucking with me and following me and all that, you know what the laugh is, man. It's Big Hyena. Oh, yeah.
Let me drop the bomb to that shit. Hold up.
Big breath.
Hold up. Let me get the right one.
Big breath, heard? Let's go.
This is a Feed the Culture Mix Show exclusive.
Yeah. You know what it is. It's your boy R.O. Big FTC, Big Apex shit. Man,
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
First of all, shout out to everybody that like, comment, subscribe. Shout out Bolo the General.
What up, Bolo?
Lady Nix.
Nix, what's up, mama?
6 Shooter.
6.
LaShalle.
LaShalle, what up?
Listen.
Let's go.
It's certain interviews that you gotta go through and see. You know, I took a little break, you know what I'm saying, trying to get, health is wealth, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta take care of yourself, bro.
And
Understand it.
it's like, all right, boom. My guy hit me. He said, yo, I gotta holler at you.
Yeah.
I gotta, I'm back outside. I'm back.
Word.
And I was like, all right, I got you. He said, nah. He said, I got a lot to talk about. You know, when it comes to this rap stuff, it's different nowadays. You know, you got the rappers, you got the MCs, you got the artists. They all in the same, but it's just kind of different. This gentleman I had before me, I've been knowing him for about 15 plus. I used to see him out and about when I used to be with Bolo out there promoing these club flyers. Born be out there.
Facts.
Out there battling niggas, all types of wild shit.
Yes, sir.
We live from the boiler room.
Yeah, let's go, man.
Man, y'all know what it is, man.
Big boiler.
You know what I'm saying? It's your boy R.O. And tonight, I'm in here shooting this shit with the one, the only, Born Unique.
What's up, y'all? Appreciate the opportunity, man. Happy to be here, man.
I mean, bro, I'm gonna just keep this shit tall with you, man. What you give to this culture, man, you definitely give the golden era its flowers. And the golden era gives you the flowers back. Don't matter the hardships or nothing. We know when it's a Born Unique project about to drop, all my bar technicians, all my penmanship niggas, you know what I'm saying, and females, because there's a lot of ladies that be putting the pen down.
Yeah,
they know what we getting from you.
Yeah.
So man, so what's going on, man? What's going on?
I mean, a lot's going on, man. But let me say this, though. What's going on right now immediately, that I need all my people, if you rock with me, and you rock with the culture, because we do feed the culture.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? This weekend, Saturday, June 1st, I'm at the RVA Boombox in Richmond for my first performance in years. You understand what I'm saying? And shout out to Noah O, Charged Up Noah.
Shout out Charged Up Noah.
He's the brains, the hats, the manpower, and his team behind this wonderful event that's going on this weekend in the glorious city of Richmond.
Shout out to R.
Yeah.
Shout out to R.
A lot of history in Richmond, man. So it's surreal for me to be in a good space to come back and do one of my first performances in years, you know what I'm saying, down there.
Now let me ask
Charged Up Fest.
Charged Up Fest?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been seeing Noah O for like years on the gram, and a lot of other Richmond artists like that is definitely like the hip hop mecca right down there.
Yeah. Richmond always had a scene since early on. And Noah O, Radio B, Millions, Nick, you know what I'm saying, Gallo, they definitely, you know what I'm saying, they stayed in that area, you know what I'm saying, and they definitely continue to make Richmond, you know what I'm saying, have the opportunity to be showcased and to have their scene, you know what I'm saying, jumping off down there. So, you know what I mean, shout out to everybody out there in the R that's been pushing the culture forward for years, you know what I mean?
So, with that being said, like, gladiator, bar technician, demolition man, whatever you want to go by when it comes to this rap shit, right? Yo, let them know who Born Unique is and where you from.
Born Unique, you know what I'm saying? A MC, you know what I mean? A Renaissance man from the golden era, you know what I mean? Still, you know what I'm saying, fortunate to be able to, you know, contribute to the culture, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's been tuned in and you know what I'm saying, still is. I'm a father, you know what I'm saying? I'm a brother, I'm a friend, you know what I'm saying? I'm a lot of things, man, you know what I mean? Good and bad, you heard?
So where are you from, though?
I'm from Fredericksburg, Virginia. The Berg, Dirty Berg, 540.
Right.
Shiesty Town of Backstabbers.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Originally from the Pallades, you know what I'm saying? Star System. You know what I'm saying? And through migration and earth seeding, you know what I'm saying? I'm here in the V now, you know what I mean?
So let's get to this, right? You being from Fredericksburg.
Word.
By way of the Pallades Star System.
Word.
What got you into music,
bro? I mean, music definitely was, shout out my mom's. She had an extensive record collection of all different types of genres, you know what I'm saying? So that was my first, you know what I'm saying, understanding of music.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, she played everything from, you know, rhythm and blues to soul to rock and roll, you know what I'm saying? Definitely watched a lot of Soul Train with my mom's early on, you know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
So that was my first really introduction to music. Hip hop wise, I gotta say, I had an older cousin, cousin Freddie, rest in peace too.
R.I.P. Cousin Fred.
He lived outside of Philadelphia, and you know he was where I first heard hip hop from. You know what I'm saying? He was older than me. You know what I'm saying? So he was in the era. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was a youngin', you know, like 8, 9, you know what I'm saying? And then as it progressed locally, a family friend of my mother and father's, their son, Kev, you know what I'm saying? Big Kevin, you know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Not the one that got the Acura, right?
Oh, nah. You hit for the song, right?
Yeah.
Nah, shout out that Kev, too. Nah, this was a different guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely a influence. I looked up to him a lot because he, you know, he was into the style, you know what I mean? Him and his friends I used to see, you know what I mean? And they was always playing the music. And when I would go over there for family functions, you know what I'm saying? And I was it just had me, you know what I mean?
Right. So when you say Cousin Freddie, R.I.P.,
Word.
He's the one that inspired you to make music.
I'm not going to say to make music, but that was my introduction to hip-hop.
Okay.
Inspired me to actually pursue music. The first monumental experience I can think of, I was already into the culture, you know what I'm saying? And I would play around, you know what I'm saying? I was into poetry and writing stories. I was a story, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In school, like I always loved that, you know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah.
very descriptive, and you know, I used to make these short stories and do the illustrations and shit. So I was always into expressing myself through words. But to really take it to the next level of just freestyling and all that, was the talent show. My older sister was in the, her school, you know what I'm saying? I was probably 6th grade, 7th grade, and there was this group that performed there named the Boogie Monsters, which went on to make a few albums.
Right.
And I still remember that was the first time I ever seen a live performance of hip hop, other than, you know, just on TV and everything. And it just touched me the way they freaked it. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vex from the Boogie Monsters. It definitely was an early inspiration for me to want to take just a little freestyle and playing around to the next level.
Right.
And after that, you know what I'm saying, a childhood friend, shout out Rick, you know what I'm saying, he was one of them Radio Shack dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he had wild shit. He had an old reel-to-reel stand-up joint.
Right.
And he had mics, and we would play around, you know what I'm saying? And, we was taking instrumentals and I would freestyle over it and I would record. He had the shit set up in his shed. You know what I'm saying? It was hot as shit in there, but that was the hangout. You know what I'm saying? And he was like a nerdy kid, but I didn't have access to the equipment and all that he had. Like he had all the little shits, and he was clever with, you know what I'm saying, recording and shit early on. So, I used to record on the reel-to-reels, and then he would get it onto tapes and all that. And so I would start recording like that, and I met an early childhood friend, Big Step, Darnell Alford. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my guy. He was from Jersey.
Mm-hmm. So shout out my Jersey folks.
So he was from the Bricks, Newark. So he brought down another element, you know what I'm saying, early on to me from another MC perspective, and he was dope. You know what I'm saying? And we had that common bond, and then from there it was off and running. You know what I'm saying?
Now you said that your man, the Radio Shack Don, the Don Dada of Radio Shack,
Ricky Mueller. Shout out Ricky Mueller wherever you at.
Hey, do you remember any of the instrumentals you might have rocked back then?
I definitely remember one of the first joints that I can remember that I rocked to was the Dweck joint.
Oh, they gotta drop a bomb to that one.
Yeah.
Gotta drop a bomb to that one.
Yeah, I used to. Matter of fact, I probably recorded. I don't know how many songs I recorded over that. You know what I'm saying, and
talk about the old Gangstar joint. Yeah.
Shout out my man Big Step. He came and I think he even jumped on that. But yeah, any back then used to get the 12-inch cassettes with the maxi singles with the instrumentals. You know what I'm saying?
This is before YouTube.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is when if you had a person that had vinyl and they had the promotional use only joints, you found a lot of gems on the back of them joints.
I mean, yeah, and like even before that, it was tapes for me. You know what I'm saying? That's where I would get all the instrumentals. I used to buy singles and steal singles, just if they had an instrumental.
Yeah, because back then, you know what I'm saying?
And them shits used to have the wild remixes, like
crazy joints,
and they would have the remix instrumentals and all that shit on there. So yeah, that was the first shit. And I used to make tapes. Like I had tapes in school and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right now let me ask you this though, right? So you from the Berg, from the Palladium Star System.
Yeah, we all are.
Cuzzo put you on from Philly. You come down here. You got your team putting you on. You making wild tapes and shit. You know what I'm saying? How would you describe the music that you typically create?
I mean, I studied the greats. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely was influenced early on by the likes of Rakim's, you know what I'm saying, Grand Poobah, you know what I'm saying, Tribe Called Quest, you know what I'm saying, MC's lyricism, you know what I'm saying. So that was my blossoming of coming into the style, you know what I'm saying, and then it progressed with, the Nas's, the, you know what I'm saying, the Prodigies, Wu-Tang shit, you know what I'm saying, like, those were definitely early influences for me to help mold the craft and the direction that I was going. You know what I'm saying? Because East Coast music, New York really dominated early hip hop.
Right.
So to me, that was what resonated with my palette. You know what I'm saying? That I connected with. So of course I studied the greats and that influenced my style of the sound that I would create.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Now let me ask you this though. Like, so when you creating, right? Because like I said, the style you're talking about the golden era. So let me ask you this though. Like, so your creative process, right?
Right.
Walk me through a typical Born Unique session.
My creative process, there's really no blueprint to it. I guess if I have to sum it up in words, I would say that the music dictates, what I come up with. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because, I get beats from producers that are dope, but some of them just don't. When the beat makes me right, when the beat grabs me, you know what I'm saying, and makes me right, I guess that's the process that I feel most comfortable with, because I know it's like I'm not forcing nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The beat talks to me and I talk back. You know what I'm saying? We have a conversation.
Man, hold on. Drop that bomb.
Say that again.
I had to drop that bomb, man. Man.
Drop that hyena.
Hold on, there you go.
Let me get that laugh one
There you
time.
go.
You know know what I'm saying? But nah, like I said, like I don't like to force nothing. You know what I'm saying? So when the beat talks to me, I talk back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Now, your catalog throughout the years, you have some crazy records.
Thank you.
But a lot of your crazy records and a lot of your production comes from this guy. And this guy has been a staple in our hip hop community since I was shit. I started going to the sound room when I was 21. I'm 40 now.
Word.
You feel me? How did you and P Twist link up?
The first time that I believe I met Twist, the first time definitely was this kid from around my way that rapped or whatever, and you know he was like, I wanted to get you on a song or whatever, because I was already doing music, but it was more like you know what I'm saying, just on the strength of in person, like live shit, spitting, you know what I'm saying, battles, freestyling, you know what I'm saying, connecting with other MCs, you know what I'm saying. So I had went to the studio with him to get on a feature of his, you know what I'm saying, and it was just, I was just like, wow, yeah, this is who I need to be with, because you know what I'm saying. It took a long time for me to meet producers that made beats that I actually fucked with. There was a couple kids that made beats or whatever, but you know they wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, I gotta fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? And we might exchange numbers or whatever, this and that. And I know deep down, homie really was mad he took me up there, because you know I was stand out on the track and Twist fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we exchanged numbers or whatever, and I don't know if I went back up there on my own after that, but I was definitely hip to him. But I used to do most of my recording in Richmond. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Docs One at the spot. So being in Richmond, I had went there for some open mics or whatever, and met some people or whatever, and I met this kid DJ Re-Rock. He had a record store. I used to go to his store. He would put the beats on our freestyle. He took a liking to me, and I liked his vibe and all that shit too. So he started working with me. He was doing mixtapes and all that. He had moved from Richmond up to Gainesville, which is Northern Virginia.
Right off 29 and shit.
Word. And I had moved with him too. You know what I'm saying? Right. I had moved with him, and we were working on music, and we needed a spot to record. So I had suggested that we try the studio out. And boom, when we did that, that's when I really got to connect with Twist on a more personal level, and really to get some of his production. I was going there with other records that I was recording, but I would definitely get a beat, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I could, you know what I mean? Yeah. And yeah,
because I know,
so that's early on. Was those two?
Yeah, because like with Twist, man, I remember I was a youngin', man, and they was.
This is like 2002.
Yeah, for me it was
2003.
For me it was like 2005, because I was like I seen a couple of guys. He's like, man, you know, I said, where the studio at? It's like, man, you gotta go to the sound room.
Yeah, shout out the sound room. If y'all know. No,
man, it was
this shit was crazy. Like I could talk for hours on shit that used to go down there, man. It was wild. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
It was a lot of shit going on.
It was
a lot of shit going on. It wasn't just music.
Right.
It was a lot of shit going on from there.
But I think that for him and the partners that he had, shout out PK.
Yeah, shout out PK.
Yeah, I think they had somebody doing graphics and that shit, because they was running. I mean, goddamn.
I mean, they was doing it all.
It was a one-stop shop. Like,
they was doing it
all.
Yeah.
Like, and what people don't understand, because like
it's early too.
Yeah, because like early 2000s, right? If you had a double XL or a fucking Source, you go to the back, you'll see these cats from New York posting like, "Yo, we do this, CD duplications, blah 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 blah." They had it right there. Right in your backyard. So
they was doing it all.
Yeah, they was doing it all. So I remember when it was the joint behind well, right now I think
7-Eleven.
Yeah, but
Telegraph.
On Telegraph, right across the street from the Holiday Inn. But then you got the joint that they had at
across the street.
Across the street.
By Hooters.
Yeah, that joint. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So like for you to have that
crazy.
That for you to have that, to walk that type of era down, because it's like that was the only studio we had at the time in the Bridge. I can't, well, at the time, but then you had other ones like Tag, shout out Ty Lotto and all of them.
And Team Demolition, they had their shit going on in, I think in Burke or whatever.
Yeah,
too.
So you
they used to rock out too.
Yeah, shout out to Team Demo. So you got all of this and stuff like that. So like linking up with Twist, you telling me how your creative process is. You telling me how you got down. Now let me ask you this though.
What's good?
So you being a veteran, can't nobody take that away from you because you had to be outside to see this shit for real. Like,
I was well established and polished before I even got to a studio.
Right.
That's what it was in those chambers. You know what I mean?
Now that's what I'm about to say though. So
used to call it the torture chamber, man.
So
you had to go. You had to put yourself through it.
So what's your take on the VA hip hop scene? And does it has potential to be a force in the industry? And do you think it'll actually
get the recognition that it should?
Yeah, because I feel like
I hope so. You know what I'm saying? From my experiences, you know, even in the Berg, there was certain hip hop functions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to remember too that at the time that these things was going on, the golden era East Coast lyricism, that was the wave.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Besides that, I mean, it was a little spot, you know, downtown. Like, it was always a spot. Shout out DJ Rags and shit. He was always active.
DJ Rags and all of them.
But other than that, you know, I would have to travel. Norfolk was always, you know what I'm saying, shout out Re-Rock. He used to get me down there to Norfolk, you know what I'm saying, to rub elbows with certain artists and move and shake. And Richmond always had an ill vibe, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was part of my early career, like, you know what I'm saying?
Now, you look at Northern Virginia, 804, and then you got the 7 cities, right?
Right.
And give me the time frame when you was down there, born.
This is early 2000s, all the way, the whole 2000s.
So
Richmond might have been 99 though, but 98.
But see, the thing about like that era, you know what I'm saying? Like, even to this day, Richmond still got their boom bap lyricism.
I'm not. Richmond is live.
You know,
Richmond is live.
To this day, you still got cats in Norfolk, you know, smoking shit like on like Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Portsmouth, all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out the whole 7 cities.
Oh yeah, they always been active. They always been active.
And it's like the production, like, cause you know, me and you might have talked, and we you know what I'm saying, we talking about producers and stuff, and you know, of course, you know about the Binks, the Knots. But you also got J. Clyde. You got
Clyde's crazy.
You got who else?
Clyde gonna be at the fest too.
Oh, shout out J. Clyde. Yeah. I was on his Instagram one time, and I was just, you know, I was in the work. I'm on the Instagram on the work truck. You feel me? I got the Bluetooth playing. I might fucking heard a beat. I kept every time at the stoplight, I'm listening to that motherfucker. And I'm like, oh shit, this shit hard. And the thing about it is that production, you know what I'm saying? Because like when you would never think that Virginia would have that type of hip hop production.
I mean, yeah, and to speak about Virginia producers, in Richmond, I definitely gotta shout out Clef Dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace to Clef Dollars. He probably was the first producer that I recorded with that was dope on a level. This was before I even met Twist. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, VA is crazy, man. It's so much talent here, man. Will it ever catch on? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I think it will.
It depends on how you look at it as catching on. Like,
well, this is what I'm saying. It depends. It depends the bracket that you're playing in. Okay,
right. Facts.
But because like when I say I give y'all a story, right? So I go down to Norfolk, right? My brother hit me. This is back like 2016. I think I told this before. I don't know, but it was the 25th anniversary for the Only Built for Cuban Link. Because remember, he had the show. My dream as a rapper.
You went to that show?
I'm about to tell you.
That's dope.
So my dream as a rapper, I don't want to do Echo Stage. I don't want to do none of that. I want the Norva. If I can rock the Norva. That's dope. Yeah. If you like I think it's the Norva, and what's the joint in the Richmond, the National? If you a VA cat and you can rock both of them joints, you made.
I bet, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Big baby.
So boom. I go in the joint. I mean, the tickets was for the low. Like, I mean, some low shit. So we, you know what I'm saying? You've been to the Norville before, right?
I've never been personally.
All right, so when you, so
I
know Twist been in the Norville. So when you walk in the Norville, you know what I'm saying? You got the floor big as hell. Woo, 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 woo. But then the real action is when you look it up. So we in the joint, man, you know. And then as I'm looking at, I see the older heads because, you know, from what was told to me from family, that only built for Cuban Link was the soundtrack for Hustlers for real. You just had to decode the lingo. Just like some people may say Reasonable Doubt, it that's blatant, but it was the lingo and only built.
Yeah.
The purple tip.
Shout out to Ray. He always, you know, he always had his own lingo.
So I'm in the joint and I'm looking at the people coming in. The people in the I think I was like 32 at the time, 32, 31. But I'm looking at the crowd. Of course, you got the older kids coming in that joint. You know, they pulling up in the Saabs and the Lexuses and shit. But then you got the younger crowd. And I'm like, what the fuck they know about this shit? But then, you know, you in there, they playing certain cuts. Of course, when it comes to the purple tape, everybody knows it's certain cuts, like Incarcerated Scarfaces and it's on the tip of my tongue, Verbal Intercourse or fucking Ice Cream. When Ice Cream came on, the whole fucking, you thought the roof was about to blow off that bitch. But the point is that I'm saying is that hip hop in Virginia is really a fucking thing. So I'm gonna look at
depending on where you at, yeah, definitely.
But I'm gonna look at this camera. I'm gonna say, for all my people that just like to record with no reverb, maybe a dub, but in and out, hip hop is still here in Virginia.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now let me ask you this question, right? With you being, because what people don't know is that you have a nice catalog. What people don't know is that
I got a few joints.
No, you got a nice catalog. I ain't saying that because you on the show. But my thing is this. Boom. Yo, boom. Hey man, we about to go to the stew. All right, bet. We walk in the stew. You see these three producers in the joint. Pete Rock, Premier, and Havoc. Of course, you gonna dap everybody up. Havoc say, yo, I got this joint. Fresh beat. With a Prodigy verse on it. Okay. Premier say, nah. I got this classic shit. No one ever heard it. I made the production. I got Guru on it. And Pete Rock said, forget all of that. I got some unreleased Illmatic joints that I couldn't even put through because it didn't make it. Who you getting the record from?
And those artists are featured on it?
Pete
Rock, talking about the producer?
Hold on. Listen. You got the Guru with the Premier. Right. Never been heard. You got the Havoc with the Prodigy. Right. Never been heard. You are the only one hearing these records. No one, well, except at the time. But then you got Pete Rock said, hey, I got all the Illmatic joints that didn't make the cut that no one has never heard.
With Nas featured on it? Or you just talking about
No. Fuck it. With Nas featured on it. Okay. Which one you picking?
I mean, if those artists are on the production, it changes my answer. Like,
but
if you just talking about straight production,
give me straight production, then give me the other one.
Straight production, I'm going with Preem.
Okay. Don't drop that.
I gotta go with Preem. It's definitely like, and I think every MC that, you know what I'm saying, is from the era, you know what I'm saying, would agree.
Right.
Now, if you speaking on, if you had Pete Rock with a Nas verse, unheard.
I'm talking about from the Illmatic era though.
Yeah, I'm hit. A Premier with Guru or Havoc with Prodigy. I think I'm gonna go with the no disrespect to Guru or Nas, but I'm rocking with Havoc and Prodigy. if the features was lined up.
And I would say,
but beats alone, preem.
But I would say that right there shows the IQ of your musical prowess. Because you think about it, right? Most people, that question, I'm throwing it out there like most people wouldn't. I mean, I could throw it out to a younger generation, but I have to flip it, because I flipped it before. Yeah. But the reason why I use these guys because your first beat, one of your first instrumentals was a premiere beat.
Yeah, fact.
Okay, see, guys, I've been paying attention to the guy I'm interviewing and shit. You know what I mean?
Get the laugh. Give yourself a laugh, man. Big hyena, big breath.
So when I listen to your records, right? All right. I think the thing with your records, it reminds me of the premiere era.
Oh, definitely.
Matter of fact, see, I forgot to add this one too. I forgot to add Static Select in that bitch too, or Jake One. But we said that for another time, right?
Yeah, fact.
Now, with you being in this shit, right? You understanding the highs, the lows, and all of this, right? Doing what you do, which is hip hop. Do you feel like it's hard to adjust now that it's not direct to consumer, aka hand to hand, versus now it's all streaming?
I mean, to me, the hand to hand shit is still more vibrant than ever. Meaning, the demographic of my fan base or the fans of the lane that I'm in, even, you know what I'm saying? You can still sell records. You can still sell CDs, and you can still sell fucking tapes, because it becomes a collector's item. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that some people might play the cassettes
like a piece of art.
But yeah, it's art, definitely. And yeah, man, like those that don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like they be like, you pressing CDs out? You got records? You got tapes? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm telling you, people is paying for that shit. You know what I mean?
Now, what people don't realize is that when they see an artist, or granted, an artist that does the golden era,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And they see y'all with the vinyl, they see y'all with the cassettes, they see y'all with the CDs, they see y'all with the merch,
right?
And then they feel like y'all might be biting some other crew. Shout out to Griselda. But what people don't realize when it comes to Born Unique, you was doing that before.
We've been doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this, you know what I'm saying? Griselda did bring the torch back to the lane. Because like I said, the lane's always been moving.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But there's only been a few artists in that lane that actually flourished and got into selling the wax and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? But Griselda definitely they definitely had the torch, you know what I'm saying, at the finish line to bring a lot of light back to this lane. But yeah, other artists, we've been doing this shit. Right. That's not to slight Griselda at all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now let me ask you this though, like
Griselda ain't do nothing new.
But they
made the execution happen like no one has done.
That's a fact.
And now other artists, because of them, are eating off of that. You know what I'm saying? And because it helped bring the spotlight to the lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to them, because I was on to their music early on.
I gotta drop a bomb for that one, cause what people don't realize is that when I look at artists. You know what I'm saying? Because, you got some artists that their lane is the stream.
Right.
You got some artists that be like, man, fuck that streaming shit. You got to come holler at me for this new shit.
I mean, yeah, I'm definitely, especially for this next Grime Lords project, it's definitely going to be Bandcamp, you know what I'm saying, hub, you know what I'm saying, when we drop. And it's going to stay like that for a while. Eventually, I'll put it on the DSPs and all that. Mm-hmm. But definitely control the narrative of, this is where, if you fuck with me and you want this music and the Ground Lords and P Twist shit, like, it's for y'all that appreciate it and is willing to pay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to put it on the DSPs. And there's nothing wrong with the DSPs. if you got a big ass record, you know what I'm saying, and you getting dumb crazy views, then yeah. But I'm definitely going to take advantage of the more tangible items such as wax, CDs, tapes, merch. You know what I'm saying? And we always did that too. You know what I'm saying? I always had the merch for early projects.
Yeah, facts.
Boiler Room,
Facts.
we always had the T-shirts and the CD packets. You know what I'm saying? And the Ziploc bags like work.
You
You know what I'm saying? We
Right.
did that. Shout out to everybody that still has them joints.
Yeah, man. Because like I
I
told you earlier before we got into, I was like, man, I went to my mama's house. I found one of them joints. I can't fit. Yes, I can see. I can't fit this shit.
Word,
a little snug,
But nah, we always did that because you know that's just what we knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, hand to hand was everything, anyways. You know, that's how we was used to getting whatever we was getting. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we definitely was gonna feed them. You know what I'm saying with that.
Now let me ask you this though, right, boy. So let me get to this real quick. So with your discography, right? You have a lot of work. You said like, you know,
I got a few joints.
Yeah, Bandcamp,
Yeah.
you know, DSPs, shit. That Piff was your playground until they got rid of the motherfucker. But yeah, if y'all go, I think it's like archive.org or some shit. You can look
Shout out that Piff. I definitely had a lot
Yeah.
of projects on there.
So
a lot of mixtape shit.
So I'm gonna ask you this question. We're gonna play start, bench, cut. I'm gonna name 3 of your projects.
Excuse me. Yeah.
You're gonna start one, you're gonna bench one, and you're gonna cut one.
Okay.
Your 3 projects that you got that's on hand is Wimbledon Dons, Heathen Season,
Classic.
and Boiler Room.
So you saying I gotta keep one as my starter.
Mm-hmm.
One I can have on the bench, and the other one has to get cut.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's tough. I definitely got to say off rip, the starting would be the Wimbledon Dons.
Okay.
One, because that was the first project that I had all P-Twist production, which formed the, you know what I'm saying, me and him collaborative.
Yeah.
And I'm the grind lords, you know what I'm saying? I said collaborative.
No,
you know
but
what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say with that one, reason why I could see you starting that one, because I don't think it's easy from when you look from the outside in, right? But from what that shit did, the way y'all executed that shit, from like you know y'all had the polo shit, y'all the violent violin shit, like you had other records on that, but that violent violin shit was that's my shit. Yeah, like listen, I can't play that shit going to work because I be on some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kevin and Acura. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's happening? Raj, all that shit. Yeah. But
push your pills to soccer moms at the practices. Yeah, all that shit.
So
shout out my man Kev too. That's a different Kev, but yeah. He had a mean act. You know what I mean?
So that's your starter.
Legend shit. Yeah,
that's your starter. Yeah. Which one you benching?
Ooh, I'm going to bench this album. Only I got a stipulation why I'm going to bench it. I would have to say probably you saying bench, not cut. Excuse me. On the bench, Heathen Season.
Okay. And I remember Heathen Season because again,
I think that was like 2012.
Yeah, but see, this is when you had a little bit more weight to you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And I remember it was a Capital City Cypher at Club 1 on Route 1.
Okay.
Yeah, and you was there, and you was.
I don't recollect.
No. Bro, listen, I ain't gonna never lie on nobody.
But as long as you remember, that's all that matters.
Yeah. So you was out there, and I like I said, it was alright, but you know, like that era, because that's you had Heathen Season packings with the shirts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had it packaged with the shirts, and I was like, all right, cool. Like,
yeah, cause for real, I'm not gonna say I coined the merch in VA. I don't even know where I got it from, but I can't even remember why we did it or whatever. But I mean, we always had the CDs or whatever. But
right.
we threw the shirt in with the pack. You know what I'm saying? And you got the combo pack. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna tell everybody a little secret. You always gotta give people their flowers because sometimes you gotta borrow shit from them to make your shit pop. So this how it goes.
I will say this though, and no slight to any other VA artists. You know what I'm saying? But I can't remember any other VA artist that was doing the merch that in that era.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah. The way we did it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I remember when you was doing the combo packs, right? Yeah. So this is about the time.
The Boiler Room was the first combo pack joint.
Right, yeah. But I remember for myself that I borrowed your idea, but I flipped it. Yeah. So when I did 30 for 30.
Yeah,
right?
Shout out to that shit was crazy.
So I appreciate it.
What number was on with you?
Shit, he was 27.
27.
I think 27, 28. Like it was one of the motherfuckers.
Yeah, you did that. You did
no,
that.
No. Let's talk about it while we on air. Because niggas used to be like, so I remember when I got the motherfucker back, right? I might have sat on this Born Unique verse for about 2.5 weeks. Because I'm like, what the fuck? I said, I'm playing to my man. Shout out my man D Crop. I'm playing it for Croc.
Shout out Croc.
Yeah, I'm playing it for Croc. He said, oh yeah, he knew what he was doing on that. I said, well, he did tell me, yeah, man, shit, you got a beat from my era. You know how I'm about to do this. Yeah, and it was the Apollo Kids joint. Yeah. But what I did was
put your face in the plate by the half and half.
Yeah.
And all that
shit. So what I did was like, shout out Drew Famous.
Out of town asking where the action at.
He was like, because when I was doing the 30 for 30, at the time,
we ran through it.
I felt like, because he was trying to tell me, like, nah, man, you need to put these on DVD. I'm like, man, nobody about to buy these shits. So he's like, no, just trust me. Yeah. Now, this is when I had 1 through 20, right? Hey, 1 through 20.
I told you to put it on DVD or your man?
No, my man's did. No, hold on. But this is how I did it, though. So, I did the combo pack.
Right.
So, you had the DVD version only,
right,
which I was selling for $15, right? And then I had the combo pack, right, where you had the 20 videos on the DVD, but you also had the mixtape version with DJ INC spinning them.
Shout out INC.
And I sold that for 30.
Right.
Now, here's some simple shit. For all my artists out there, it's a saying that's been said for the longest time. If you don't matter if you've been outside or whatever, but always remember, dope sells itself. The reason why I said that is because when my man told me to put the shit up there, right, I go on Facebook. I say, yo, I got pre-orders. Right. This for this, this for this. Man, them damn combo packs were sold out in fucking 72 hours. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I give you your flowers, because I knew about like printing shirts. Like, you know, a lot of my guys was like, you know, printing shirts and everything like that. But I was like, nah, how can I really, you know, because the climate was changing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we had streaming, but it wasn't like it was in its infant stage. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I just want to give you your flowers. Let me give you, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, man.
Because one thing about Born Unique, and this is like, you know, for real shit, you be out that bitch, you see him with you gonna see him with some merch or a CD.
I mean, yeah, I just, you know, being active, I just had to make it count. You know what I'm saying? You know, especially if you active and you outside, like, and you going to functions and events. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because they coming to see you. You know what I'm saying? They want that. You know what I mean? You got to feed them. You got to feed them. You got to feed the culture. You heard?
That's a fact. Now, let me ask you this stuff.
FTC shit.
You already know what it is. Now, also in this game, as you got your ups, you got your downs, right?
Right.
You know, we just coming off of this Drake and Kendrick shit. You know, Drake and Kendrick. You know what I'm saying?
What do they rap?
Yeah. Okay, look, they rap. You know they rap, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, let me get the.
I don't be fucking with all that shit, but
but hold on. But this is my thing, right? So back in the day, we used to have, you know, the whole Pac Big stuff, right, the 50 shit, the J and Nas shit, all of that, right? But then we get to a place where in hip hop where it's just basically people, you know, you just trying to out record a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Try to spill the most tea or whatever. Now, being in the game for a while, how do you feel about the fake beef for clicks and likes? And have you personally ever been into some rap beef, or have you ever had to sit there and play the middle man of some rap beef?
The fake rap beef for fakes and likes. Hey, if it's working for you, and it's bringing shit to whatever you're doing, I can't knock it. Me personally, I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't knock nobody for doing what they do. Me having rap beef, there might have been a few people that, might have jabbed or put a song out or whatever, and I might have sparred back, you know what I'm saying? But I never took it personal, you know what I'm saying? It was never no real beef, you know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, the same people that might have done this that just seen me yesterday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And deep down, I knew that, they knew who the big dog was. So, yeah, why wouldn't you try to go at me? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I really ever went for you, you know what I'm saying? But, we'll get into all that. Being in the middle of what, like, you saying, like, with beef between two other MCs?
Yeah.
That I fuck with?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy you asked that. All I'm going to say is this. For me personally, you know what I'm saying, if I got a bond with somebody, you understand what I'm saying, with both parties, you know what I'm saying, there's always been respect or whatever, I don't get involved with it. I'm not going to choose sides.
Right.
Now, if it was some wild, real disrespectful, you know what I'm saying, street shit or you know what I'm saying, breaking the code or, you know what I'm saying, doing some wicked shit like that, then yeah, you know what I'm saying, I would probably choose sides out of loyalty. But I'm loyal to myself first, and I move how I move, you know what I'm saying, and I respect everybody for how they move.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So I try not to get involved, you know what I'm saying, and it's a tough slope, you know what I'm saying, because, I don't know, different artists could maybe feel some type of way, you know what I'm saying, showing love to both sides of the parties, but to me, it's not playing both sides for me personally, you know what I'm saying. If I got a bond and I'm rocking with this person or if I'm rocking with that person, if y'all got issues, you know what I'm saying, I'm not getting in the middle of it. I still fuck with both of y'all, and I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to listen or disrespect or go back and like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, play that type of shit, you know what I'm saying. But, yeah, if y'all got differences, man, hash it out on wax, or if it's really an issue, you know what I'm saying, do what you got to do, you know what I'm saying. Now, if I was ever there personally, where some shit was going to pop off between two parties, I would definitely try to at least dissolve the situation, you know what I'm saying, and like, come on, let's chill.
Right.
Because most of the time, it's just about ego.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's rap shit. This rap shit is funny, man.
What would they say? Ego is a hell of a drug.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but that's some real shit.
Yeah.
But hold on.
That's me personally, though.
No.
You know
But hold on. Let me load this shit up.
Now,
All right.
Now, if you snake my man like on some real live shit, then yeah, I'm gonna have to pick sides and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying, like even if I had a bond with somebody else, like I'm like, yo, bro, like like we it's all cool, like I ain't got no beef with you, but I can't. You snake my man like that, nah.
Right, you can't no treacherous shit. We can't. Nah, you don't.
But little rap shit and ego shit, I don't get involved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's some real shit. Now, what I'm about to get to, I'm about to play this shit with you. I'm about to play called Rapid Fire, right? Okay. But actually, it's Rapid Fire by elimination. I'm gonna say some shit, and then you going play along. So, the first thing I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna say 5 artist names. All right. Me and you conversed earlier, so we're gonna make it rock, right? 4 gotta go. You keep 1. You ready? Yeah. Big Pun, Scarface, Prodigy, Jadakiss, and Nas.
That's 5 first, though.
That's 5.
You said 4.
All right.
But 1 got to go, so it's 4.
No. 4 got to go. You keep 1.
Oh, okay. 4 got to. Excuse me. And you already know from previous conversations, those are my guys.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So that's tough. Now, is this to listen to, or just like, or we just talking, or is it?
If these 5 artists that I named, which are your guys, 4 of them gotta go. You keeping 1.
That's tough. I guess I'm gonna say I'm keeping Pun. You know what I mean? Just because Pun like alien to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like the first time I heard Pun, I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, you ready? Because like I said, remember we said earlier, first it was the preseason, then it was the regular season. Now we in the playoffs and finals now. So let's go. All right, I'm going to name an album. You either going to say classic or trash it. You ready? You ready?
You tough with this, man. Let's go.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Only built for Cuban links.
Classic.
Okay. Illmatic.
Classic.
War Report.
Classic.
Capital Punishment.
Classic.
Ready to Die.
It's a classic, but I could trash it. And no disrespect to Big, you know what I'm saying? I fucked with Big, but I was never I mean that album was crazy though. I ain't go front, you know what I'm saying? But I could say both. I could say both for that album for me personally.
Liquid Swords.
Classic.
Let me see. No Way Out.
Who's that? Who's that?
Puffy.
Oh, trash it.
All right.
I ain't never rock with. I mean, there was certain records that I fuck with that, you know what I'm saying, with Biggie, but I never really rock with Puff.
All right. Don Cartagena.
Classic to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. A Mobilarity.
Classic. You already know how I feel about Ray.
Tikal 2000 Judgment Day.
I could trash that.
Okay.
And nothing against meth. I was never a big meth fan. I like certain meth verses and certain meth songs, but I was never like diehard meth fan. I was always Ray and Ghost.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But shout out to Meth. He's ill. You know what I mean?
2000 BC.
Who was that?
Cannabis.
Oh. I could trash that. You know what I'm saying? But I love Cannabis.
Okay.
I love Cannabis mixtape shit and all that shit, but I can't even really remember that whole album. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't know if that joint, the Buckingham Palace joint, was on that album or not.
Okay.
That was my shit. And I love Cannabis though. He was dope. You know what I mean?
Marshall Mathers LP.
That's the first one?
Second. Well, third one.
Trash it.
Okay.
Let me get this straight. I fucked with M early. First off, M's a genius.
Yeah. He's an alien for real.
He's a genius, and I respect him, you know what I'm saying? How could you not? You know what I'm saying? But his music never really resonated with me.
Mm-hmm.
I did buy the first tape. I was in a halfway house too.
That
was 98.
Yeah, that was Slim Shady.
Yeah, I did buy that album.
Yeah.
Just really for the Stan joint. Like Stan's one of my favorite
songs.
No.
That was the second one.
Oh.
No. All right. Question.
No, that was the first
no.
That was the first joint.
Because remember, if you know M,
That's the only album I ever bought.
The first Eminem album ever was Infinite. Then after Infinite, it was the Slim Shady LP.
Oh, see,
after that was the Marshall Mathers, then the Eminem Show. But
I'm not even hip to Infinite.
All right, Infinite.
But I did fuck with M crazy early on like Sound Bombing and the Lyricist Lounge shit from what I heard and shit like that.
Smoking shit.
But yeah, he just never. Look, here you go right here on the picture right here. Twizzy got mad double XL and source.
All right, so I got one more.
Yeah,
it's a double question. The Show or Rhyme and Reason?
Rhyme and Reason. I know my fellow Caucasians gonna hate me for disrespecting M like that, but I just never really rock with him.
No. Because
I respect him though.
No. Because here's my thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, M put his work in. It is what it is. I mean, I feel like M had his lane. M has his lane.
Oh, no, he was a genius.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, with all of that said, you say that you was, like, when you got that Eminem, you say you bought the joint, you was in a halfway house?
Yeah.
So do me a favor, like, yo, elaborate on what was your darkest time that you, like, and how did you overcome it, man?
I mean, I've had a lot of dark moments. My darkest moments definitely stem from addiction. You know what I'm saying? And that's hindered me in more ways than you know what I'm saying, anything. Music, life, relationships, everything. Overcoming it, I feel like, I mean, we, you know, nothing's it's still, you know what I'm saying, to be said, but I overcame what I was going through, you know what I'm saying? And wow. You know what I'm saying? Addiction definitely is a crazy disease, you know what I'm saying? You know, and those that never had felt that or gone through that, you know what I'm saying, they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? But I do, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I've definitely moved past a lot of demons and here in the last, I've been clean now for 8 months too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the hyena laugh too, but that breath saved my life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to anybody going through addiction. Me personally, like, I went through some crazy shit, and I'm not trying to get all into it, but it was either gonna go this way or that way, and if it went that way, like, we probably wouldn't be having this interview right now. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Right.
But for me personally, you know, after the situation I went through, you know what I'm saying, really brought me into the peace that I have now. You know what I'm saying? And I had to lock in and, like, get to the root of why I was even abusing certain things. You know what I'm saying? That was the first step, to have an understanding of why I was even doing that. You know what I'm saying? And once I got an understanding of that, you know, then I started to break it down even further. And for me personally, like, my biggest obstacle with addiction was ego. We're speaking of ego again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because for me personally, you know what I'm saying, a lot of my homies and peers, you know what I'm saying, they were functioning addicts. You see what I'm saying? Where they could do whatever and you know what I'm saying, they could turn it off and handle their responsibilities.
Right.
Me personally, I got so engulfed in it that I didn't stop. You know what I'm saying?
Once it was on, it was on.
Yeah, and I was drinking, that was everything. I ain't never smoked no crack or do no heroin. You know what I'm saying? But everything else, yeah, I was into heavy, and you know what I'm saying? And you know, I would trick myself, you know what I'm saying, like, because I always knew I had control issues and problems, you know what I'm saying? Impulse disorders and shit, you know what I mean? But I had to really humble myself, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I was lacking too was a spiritual connection.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which I've come into my spiritual realm throughout this whole process of me being sober. You know what I mean? And that definitely helped me. You know what I mean? But everybody got to go through what they go through, you know what I'm saying, to find their own peace. People can help you along the way, loved ones, family, and friends, you know what I'm saying? But until you've had enough and hit your rock bottom, and rock bottom can be different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Some people could, you know, just lose a job or, you know what I'm saying, fuck, and it could change your life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you finally had enough, you know what I'm saying? And by the grace of God, I hope that everybody has a chance to have enough and make it into something different when they have enough, you know what I'm saying? Like I did, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still staying humble because, you know, you never know what's going to happen. But for the first time in my life I ever felt, you know what I'm saying, I haven't felt this peace that I feel now.
Talk your talk, man. Talk your talk. Let me...
You know what I mean? And I've just been learning to love myself a lot more and you know what I'm saying, and be appreciative and grateful for the things that, you know what I'm saying, subconsciously, and just I wasn't grateful for a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And when you lock in with that, that's what helped me. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got to go through what they go through.
Facts.
But no one's going to save you. You got to save your fucking self.
Talk your talk.
And you ain't going to save yourself till you know what I'm saying? You just
Yeah.
got to surrender. I fought a good fight. You know what I'm saying? And it was an ego thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, you know what I'm saying? So once I humble myself and that brings me back to the spiritual side of it, like, you know, my ego was so out of control, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, and plus the drugs just fed that even more. It's a false sense of you know what I'm saying, reality, you know what I'm saying? So once I humble myself and realized that, and I always knew something was bigger than me, but I never had a connection, you know what I'm saying? But that's the way this shit works, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still given the free will and the choice to do what you want, you know what I'm saying? But when you really want better for yourself and realize that, you know, bruh, if you keep, you know, it's like this. If you walk away from something, some people could look at it like you lost the fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you keep fighting and you know it's going to kill you and it's going to take you other places, then, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, so I'm just grateful I had the chance and the opportunity to have my own understanding of myself and my issues.
I mean, listen, man, we get clap on that one right there.
Shout out to anybody who's going through something, man. Like, I feel for you because, you know, like I said, I don't judge nobody, man. I've been it all, man.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Now,
word.
You went down, you came back up, you rose from the ashes, you dust yourself off, you got the polo on and everything. You're looking, you back to born.
I am, man. I told a couple people this, like, it feels good to be who I once was, not who I became. You know what I'm saying?
Now, with that being said, man, let everybody know what you got going on for 2024.
Immediately off rip, it's the Charged Up Fest. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say that again. June 1st, the RVA Boombox. You know what I'm saying? This is my first show in years. You know what I'm saying? And people that know me and see me at other shows, you know what I'm saying, they know I used to be loopy, man. I was tweaked and geeked. You know what I'm saying? So my performances a lot of times were tarnished, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just rebuilding the name. And you know what I'm saying? I'm in a good space right now. I'm amped about this show. Music-wise, me and Twizzy basically have the Ground Lords Part 2. It's untitled right now, but that's basically finished. A few more tweaks or whatever. And other than that, music-wise this year, I got another project that's basically done with various producers. Twizzy got a couple joints on there. Hurricane.
Shout out Hurricane.
D-Hug made it.
Shout out D-Hug.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a few others. You know what I'm saying? That's called Bornography, which is it's a more personal album for me. Little different vibe than, you know what I'm saying, just the regular Born Unique shit.
Yeah.
I get a lot personal on that. I got some of my youngins on there with me. Shout out Monster, shout out YP.
Shout out Monster, shout out YP. Because they the ones out here.
Yeah, they dope.
They
they
the ones
dope,
out
you
here.
know what I'm saying? And like, I'm still me, but the beats that I chose, they're a little more.
They're a little bit different.
A little more current.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still dope. Other than that, shout out DJ SoCal. I got a couple joints with him already done. We're going to drop something. And shout out my brother, Jules Polar. You know what I'm saying? He's been sending me things too. And I'm just moving at my own speed, though. I shouldn't even have said all that because I don't like to be that coming soon guy and all that. Like, it's coming soon. So I just want to have it done before you know what I'm saying? I'm not really going to talk about it much more than this. You know what I'm saying? But I got music coming. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's a definite, man.
Okay. Now, let everybody know where they can reach you
at. My social right now is Grime Lords Born. You know what I'm saying? When I was away, my page had got hacked and I lost access to all my Gmails, my Cash Apps, the PayPals, just everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just rebuilding the brand. I'm on the book though too. Born Unique on the book. But for real, Instagram's my main hub. I'm just sharing whatever I do on the gram to the book. You know what I'm saying? Because the book is crazy. It's a lot of.
It's a lot going on in the book, bro. But listen, if you wake up in the morning and you turn your phone to Facebook, boy, you could be laughing like a motherfucker.
I mean, yeah,
you ain't even got to turn your TV on. You just go to the Facebook.
But people come there for that. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely. Because
people be dogging out their girls and baby fathers and
shit,
you know what I mean, and all that. Like
that shit be wild. But
yeah, so I'm just here for the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's about it, brother.
But y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy R.O. Big FTC, Big Apex shit. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram.
Let me get a laugh real quick.
Hold on, there you go. Hold up.
Big breath, too. You know what I'm saying? Big breath. That hyena breath. Let me say this real quick.
Go ahead.
It's 3 legal ways now. The tides have changed in Virginia with the marijuana culture.
Right.
So there's 3 legal ways in Virginia, you know what I'm saying, to obtain marijuana. You could get your card and go to these high price dispensaries and shit. You know what I'm saying? Which works for some people. You could grow your own shit. You know what I'm saying? They say 4 plants, but hey, you know what I'm saying? You got 4, you got 8, you got 12. You heard? But or you can be gifted. You know what I'm saying? Another responsible credential adult to adult. Like I can give you a bag. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm out here doing, man. I'm changing my frequency, trying to be more positive, giving back to the community and the people that I helped destroy along my journey, including myself. You know what I'm saying? And for real, the tree is all you need, man. Like, you just got to find what strain works for you. Oh, yeah.
But hold. Do the YouTube. Do the YouTube. You can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So don't.
Yeah,
we'll get to that. But yo.
And yeah, once again, bro. Hold up, man. I got something else to say, yo.
Go ahead.
Charged Up Fest, June 1st.
Talking to Mike.
Richmond Boombox Charged Up Fest, June 1st. We there, the Producers Cup. It's a couple performances there. Gromlos is in the building, heavy. We gonna be deep. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I might be passing J's out to everybody in that joint. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I appreciate you having me. FTC, Feed the Culture. That's all we can do, man.
That's all we can do. But you know what it is. It's your boy R.O. Big FTC, Big Apex shit. Yo, make sure y'all catch us on Instagram at Feed the Culture Mix Show. Catch us on TikTok at Feed the Culture Mix Show. Catch us on Facebook at Feed the Culture Mix Show. And most definitely catch us. I said YouTube. Yeah, catch us on YouTube on Feed the Culture Mix Show. And make sure y'all catch us on all podcasting platforms. It's been a vibe. It's been real. Look, I've been in here.
Laugh. Let me get that laugh. Take big breath. Catch me at Charge Up Fest. You heard?
Tell him.
Let's go. This weekend it's going down. It's live. Let's go.
So big shout out to the Boiler Room. Big shout out to P Twist. Yeah. Y'all know what it is. Born, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming through. You know what it is. It's your boy R.O. And I was just in here shooting the shit with my dog Born Unique. I appreciate you, bro.
Big breath, man. Big breath this year, you heard? Let's go.